Wrestle Dream. I hope so.
So wait, are they gonna? He's gonna be Adam Copeland. I'm pretty sure.
No, he's gonna be corner. It's gonna be corner.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused.
What? Edge corner?
Oh my god,
this guy's an idiot.
my with the dad jokes. What do you want me to?
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world. We are back, and we are back with video. Yes, now you can see the lights that we were so excited for last week. Very sorry about that, but yeah, we're back and better than ever. Very excited for this week of wrestling. We have a lot of top stories to get to. And yeah, I very much so enjoyed this week of wrestling. It was pretty good. It was decent. How about you? What'd you think?
Yeah, it was decent. Can't wait for Wrestle Dream tonight.
Yeah, Wrestle Dream tonight is going to be really fun. Again, this stuff is actually recorded on Sunday, so unfortunately, yeah, we're going to give out our predictions and all that stuff and talk about what happened, but we're not going to have a full review of Wrestle Dream out tomorrow because, again, this is recorded on Sunday. So you'll definitely hear about our review next week. But until then, yeah, we can definitely give our predictions later on at the end of the show. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. There is a lot of top stories we can definitely get to. Of course, last night, my favorite thing that happened was Ilja Dragunov finally defeating Carmelo Hayes and fulfilling his destiny, winning the NXT championship. Match was fantastic. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's about time. He's so good. He had the matches with Gunther and everything. So
yeah,
he's obviously one of the best in NXT right now. So I was glad he beat Carmelo Hayes, right?
Yeah, he beat Carmelo Hayes in an amazing match. That match was fire. They went back and forth. There was so many chops, so many brutal bombs and slams that were going on. It was crazy. Yeah, it was. I think it was the right choice. Ilja Dragunov winning that title. Now he can hold on to that for quite a while. They'll build him up, just keep having him have dominant reigns. And as I said last week, hopefully he comes up and he just ends up defeating Gunther because that would be fire.
Then so Gunther will have to have the title for another 6-8 months probably.
Until Mania.
He's capable.
I think he should hold it till Mania. That'd be fire. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for. But anyways,
well, Mania is it too far off? It's 6 months probably almost.
I'm not sure yet.
So yeah,
but yeah, they're excited for that. Ilja Dragunov went off in that match. It was crazy. And yeah, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even not going to not say this. Sorry. Ilja Dragunov is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world right now. And there's no denying that. I don't care what anybody says.
I mean, I'm not a hot take, but
no, that's
let's
definitely
see when we see him on the main roster. If they use him right, then yeah, I think he can. I don't know if he's there yet. I think he will get there.
No, he's definitely.
He's obviously technical and everything. He's one of the best, but
and on the mic, he's great on the mic.
Well, yeah.
No, you have to watch more NXT to see that.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, I'll admit I don't watch too much NXT.
No, he's fired. He is must-watch television.
But yeah, I've obviously heard of him. I've seen some of his matches. I know he's really good.
No, my guy has never had a bad match. I don't care what anybody says. His matches are always fire. And that match to me was 5 stars. It was great. I just loved every single second of it. The ending was really well but built up. And yeah, he's NXT champion. Super excited for that. Again, another top story that did happen out of that NXT pay-per-view was Trick Williams actually ended up beating Dominic Mysterio. He ended up winning the NXT North American title from him, and yeah, freaking Dom was pissed.
Yeah, I saw a video after when he was backstage, they were recording him, and he said, "Get the hell away from me." He kicked the box. He said, "Mommy's gonna be pissed."
Yeah, he wasn't even worried about the title. He was mad about what Rhea Ripley was gonna say.
When she comes back, she's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, it was so funny, but yeah, he ended up losing. Dragon Lee was the special guest referee in that match. I think it was the right decision making Trick Williams win. Excited to see exactly what comes out of that.
Dragon Lee has a lot going on right now too.
Yeah, he has
stuff going on with the main roster, so he's everywhere right now. He's good too. Yeah,
they're building him up well. But yeah, I'm excited to see exactly what the heck is going to go on with Dom and Mommy.
Yeah, is this the end of them? Is this the end of their little relationship?
I don't think so. I think she'll be disappointed, but she'll understand. Yeah, and yeah, those were the two main title changes that did occur. Of course, Becky Lynch ended up winning that match against what oh my god,
Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. Yes, I'm blanking on the name. Great match, very brutal. Tables used. It was great. So that did happen.
That means Tegan Knox gets her shot.
Yeah, and that's going to be on. Is it on Raw? Is that match is
Um,
happening? Is it on Raw or SmackDown?
I actually don't even know. All I heard was that's the next opportunity. I don't know when. I don't know if it's next Raw. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure when that match, but that match is going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Becky Lynch is going to win that as well.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go ahead and move on from there. Of course, we also had Jay Cargill officially signed with WWE, and they went ahead and announced that. They
announced
crazy
right
excited for
yep.
that. Yeah, they announced it. They released like behind the scenes photos. They had like a little promo for her. I think it was on Raw, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, and then from reports I've seen, like they're working on major main roster plans for her. So no NXT.
Yeah. They have like everybody in creative like working on plans for her to see when she can debut. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think she's going to do when she first comes in? Go straight after her title, or just?
Well, it's for me. It's such a big sign. It's either a title or at least a big feud,
like a big name feud.
Yeah. So, like for example, like people like Charlotte Flair stuff. They don't even have titles, but they don't need it. Like I don't know. It could be anything like that, or it could be Rhea Ripley or who's Io Sky, right?
Yeah, Io Sky is champion right now. For now, until they.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, but they probably will give it to Charlotte Flair.
No, I want you to win.
Yeah, I want you to win too, but they got that. Yeah. They got her facing Charlotte Flair and Asuka. And
oh yeah, I forgot. Well, we'll talk about that. Yeah,
we'll talk about that because the way that happened was really funny as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yes, Jade Cargill is officially with WWE. Really excited to see exactly where she goes and what she does. But yeah, by the looks of it, she's definitely going to be on either SmackDown or Raw. Yeah, another big news we got from AEW actually was the Adam Cole injury. Apparently, it was a lot more serious than we thought, and he's going to need surgery. Apparently, he blew out his whole ankle.
I thought it was just like road ankle. Couple of days, he was going to be out.
I do have a theory on it, though. I think it's a work.
I've seen a lot of people. There's so many theories on it. Just I don't know the way they announced it. I saw Britt Baker posted like about his injury and he'll be back stronger. Yeah. That makes it seem like it's. I don't think it's a work.
I think, well, obviously, I think the ankle injury is serious. I just don't think it's that serious. Like, what if he's like one of the guys behind the mask? We'll talk about exactly what happened there. But
I mean, yeah, that's another thing. If it was that serious, well, why would he still appear on the show?
Yeah,
but you never know. What if he had pride? He want to tell the fans straight up what happened.
Yeah, no.
Either way, I hope it's not too serious. But if it is, we're gonna miss him, obviously. But
no, I'll be pissed. I mean, like if you see it back here, I have like Adam Cole up there. I have a photo with Adam Cole up here. I have a signed photo with Adam Cole here as well. Like, come on now, like that's my guy right there. Come on. I don't want to see him gone. I'm kind of upset about it.
So
but
we'll get into about what happened later on. But
I still think it's a work. But we'll talk about it during the Dynamite review. Yeah, and another top story that did happen as well was this isn't actually confirmed by AEW yet. But however, it might be confirmed today at Wrestle Dream because I'm pretty sure Tony Khan said this starts a new age for AEW. It marks today, like starting at Wrestle Dream. So maybe he will announce this. There's a lot of reports that AEW finally got a deal done with HBO Max. That's going to be fire because apparently, like that deal entails like HBO having rights to like all their pay-per-views, all previous pay-per-views, like all that other stuff, like and like their shows. So it's going to be fantastic if that actually happens.
Perfect. No more paying money to what Bleacher Report.
Yeah, no, my dudes. I already have HBO Max, so I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's actually official because I'm going to be watching that 24/7. I can go back and watch all the old matches too. Come on now, that's going to be fire.
And then since it's HBO Max, they'll probably have like how like Peacock has like all these separate shows about WWE. HBO Max might have like these little shows or documentaries and stuff about
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool too. Yep.
That'd be really cool. But yeah, I'm really excited, hoping that is actually true. That's been reported by several news outlets, but it hasn't officially been confirmed yet by AEW. So we're not going to put too much light on that until it is officially confirmed because we like having everything confirmed before we actually talk about it on the show. I just had to bring it up because I'm super excited if that is the case. But yeah, moving on from that, we also have the big thing that might happen tonight, which is Edge. His contract officially expired yesterday, Saturday, and he was removed from the roster list, from the internal rosters, and the intro from SmackDown on last week's Friday Night SmackDown.
So that's major right there.
Your boy Corner is gonna make his debut at Wrestle Dream. I hope so.
So wait, he's gonna be Adam Copeland, I'm pretty sure.
No, he's gonna be Corner. It's gonna be Corner.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused.
What, Edge corner?
Oh my god,
This guy's an idiot.
my with the dad jokes. What do you want me to?
Oh god, no! Come on now. Corner is all elite. What else are they gonna call him? Adam Copeland?
Yes,
There's too many Adams on that roster. Come on now.
Adam Cole, Adam Page,
Adam Copeland.
That's still what?
There's too many Adams.
What else you gonna? What the hell's corner?
What the hell is Edge?
But damn, freaking!
Yo,
what's up with this dad humor?
All right, Elvis, think about it. What the heck kind of name is Edge? I'm a fan of Edge, obviously, but come on now. What kind of name is Edge?
Edge is a stupid name, but corner is just
corner.
So corny. It's like, what the heck?
Corner.
No.
Corner is all elite.
Rather just call him
Adam Corner.
Let's move. All right. I hope we see him tonight. That'll be great.
Oh god.
He's definitely going to AEW though. Nothing's official yet, but this basically is.
This is what I'm saying, right? There's no way that they're gonna put the main event of Wrestle Dream as Christian Cage versus Darby Allin in the 2 out of 3 falls match and not have corner debut.
Stop saying corner.
All right, fine. Edge.
Let's just say Edge for now. We don't know what they're gonna call him. But what the heck is corner? But nah, I know what you're saying. What is he gonna come out and help? Is he gonna help Darby or is he gonna help Christian?
I think that he's gonna help Christian. No, sorry. I think he's gonna help Darby. I think he's gonna go after Christian. Like, I feel like everybody will be expecting him to join Christian because obviously they're like best friends. They were brothers, quote unquote, for a little while in WWE. So yeah, I think he's actually gonna go after Christian, and he'll be like one of the big faces in AEW. And I think that's probably why they were so like not nonchalant, but they were like okay with getting rid of CM Punk because they kind of already knew that they were probably gonna get Edge in like in the long run. So.
It's been looking for a while that Edge was leaving WWE.
Exactly, yeah. So if he does, I'm not saying that he is, but if he does show up for AEW,
most rumors say he is.
Most rumors say he is, yes. But like some people like to say like, oh, he isn't going to go there. You wish he would go there.
But he's definitely going to AEW.
I think he's going to AEW. I mean, it's not 100% confirmed, but like all like everything that has been leading up to this does point to him showing up at Wrestle Dream. And if he doesn't, maybe in the future. Because of course we'll go ahead and see that tonight if that is the case. I'm really hoping he does because AEW can definitely use some more star power.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that basically rounds up the top stories. I will say this though: if they can't get Edge, they should definitely get Dolph Ziggler.
Or both.
What's
wrong with both?
Yeah, they need. Well, obviously both would be better, but if they can't get Edge, get Dolph.
That's
Ziggler.
another thing I was going to mention him, but I will mention him later on too.
Yeah. Yeah, but that basically rounds up the top stories for the week. We can go ahead and get into our WWE review. Really excited for that because it was a pretty good week. Okay, we can go ahead and start getting into the WWE Raw review. This week's Raw was actually pretty good. I agree. I think. Sorry. What did you think of Raw?
It was good. Same thing. They have a lot of promos, but it's all good.
This week was just a bunch of promos, to be honest, for both shows.
Yeah. Well, because they're hyping up both of their pay-per-views. So
yeah, that's true.
Kind of expected it.
But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm going to say this because this thing kind of annoyed me. Once again, Cody Rhodes opens up the show to talk about Jey Uso. And basically...
I got mad about that,
yeah,
too.
It's like, come on now. It's like, what? It's like the 3rd or 4th week in a row that this has happened? Like bro, like you're coming out over and over again to talk about Jey Uso. It's not going to happen. Every single time you try to talk about him, you get interrupted by Judgment Day. And then you guys argue and you guys do a little rumble because it's been happening for the same 3 freaking weeks. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
anyways.
When is Cody gonna just get over this Judgment Day thing and he can move on to his own singles thing? Like, what is wrong with?
But I will say this: he did say some very important things. He did say that they're no longer in the 3rd inning, which is a good callback to when Paul Heyman said this is only the 3rd inning of this Judgment Day storyline. So basically,
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah,
that's clever.
That's clever. So basically, he's stating like, no, like we're moving past that. I'm gonna he basically did like a little call out, like I'm still going after Roman. Like that thing's not over yet.
Finish the story, remember?
Yeah, because he said that, and he was like, maybe there's more than one reason why he wants Jey on WWE Raw, because obviously he's kind of the reason why he is on that show now. So that maybe not only does he want him on there because the fans like him, but maybe he wants him there because maybe he thinks Roman will come looking for him, and then they'll be on the same show.
Also, like he deserves a second chance. Obviously, basically. That's basically what he was saying too.
Yeah, but it can also just be a rule so that way he can get closer to him, so that way he can get closer to Roman and get that title, because that would be a fire.
See, this is why I like hearing it from somebody else, because I didn't even think of it that way. But yeah, he's just trying to draw in Roman. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, what if he's just trying to draw in Roman? That's actually pretty cool if that's actually the case. But yeah, again, as we said, Judgment Day come in again and interrupt them again. And Dom has nuclear heat again, because whenever they keep trying to talk.
It's so funny how they keep doing that.
Oh god, he's great. He's a great heel. We already talked about that a couple of weeks ago, but come on now, like every single time he grabs the mic, nuclear heat, just crazy boos.
And he tries to just talk over it. It's funny.
Yeah, he gets mad. Oh god. But yeah, basically they came in talking again about like blah blah blah.
Same crap.
Same crap they've been saying for the past 3 weeks.
He called them the most toxic faction in history, which is pretty funny.
That was funny. They run to the ring, but like Damian Priest is kind of standing there, just like why you guys going in there? You guys get beat up, because not only was it Cody in there, but it was also Jay and KO and Sammy in the ring. So when they ran in, they got beat up. And then Damian Priest saw that, he ran to the ring, but by the time he got in the ring, all of the Judgment Day members were out of the ring, so he got beat up and jumped by all of them as well. And yeah, that's basically how the show opened up.
Yeah. Well, you seen like JD came out with the chairs, right?
Yeah. JD came out.
Priest wasn't happy. He was not happy about that.
Yeah, well, it's because Priest is just hating on JD at this point. Like, bro, he's trying to help you. Come on now.
The Pez dispenser.
It's called JD the Pez dispenser.
Oh, actually, no. Lord, no, sorry. It's Lord Farquaad.
Oh, Lord Farquaad. Yeah.
Look at the side by side. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Cody Rhodes called him a Funko Pop a couple weeks ago. That was hilarious.
But Lord
Farquaad.
You're gonna have to post a side by side picture of that.
No, he does. He does look.
You're gonna have to post that.
No, but I like JD. JD is so cool.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler. I'm just saying he looks exactly.
With the haircut, yes, I agree. No, I definitely agree.
In the big head for the small body.
Oh god, Lord Farquaad. I'm done. But yeah, that's basically how the show opened up. It's going to lead to the main event, which would be Judgment Day versus KO and Sammy, and they're basically it's a rematch for the titles. Match was great, but we'll get into that once we get to that. Right after that, we had Otis versus Bronson Reed. This was basically Otis trying to get his get back for Bronson Reed, basically beating up Gable last week. Did you see the tail of the tape edit that they did for that? That was really cool.
Like you text me, it looked like UFC.
Yeah, it looked like UFC. Like I want them to do that for every match.
Yeah.
Like that's fire.
Yeah, tail of the tapes and like for big fight press conferences.
Like
pre-fight when they trash talk.
Yeah,
they did. Remember they did it with Roman and Logan Paul.
Paul.
And it looked like a UFC setup. It was cool.
That was cool. They should start doing that.
But tail of the tape,
yeah. I think the pre-fight like conference things, they should do that for like pay-per-view matches, like the big matches.
Well, this is why I like you know how AEW has like they show the records of the people for the like 2023 record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how they do that too.
Yeah, but the tail of the tape thing, I want that for like every match. They should continue to do that.
Even if it's just throwaway match, just do a little quick tail of the tape. It doesn't matter.
I like it.
It takes a second.
This was literally a meat versus meat. This match was
said
fire.
That last week too.
Well, no, it was meat versus meat when it was like what is it that match between in AEW when it was Miro versus Hobbs.
Yeah,
and everybody was chanting meat. I want everybody to start chanting meat for this match because it was fire. Like, come on now, like it was like both of them slamming each other, jumping on each other, showing their athleticism. Especially Bronson Reed. This guy moves like he moves like pretty well for a big dude. Bronson Reed ended up picking up the win. I think that was a right call because it seems like he's going to start going after the IC title as well.
Yeah, he's getting mixed up with the next match. Ciampa's also going after.
Yeah, with Ciampa going after it as well. Before the show, you said you didn't really like Bronson Reed.
I was literally. We were testing the audio for the mic, and I said Bronson Reed sucks. I didn't even actually mean that. I literally had no idea what to say.
You better not mean that.
But at the same, I'm not gonna say he's a top tier talent. Like
this guy's a beast.
I see. He's like.
I mean, like
he doesn't do it like anything for me, to be honest.
Okay,
but I can tell he's a good wrestler. Obviously, it's just like
that.
I'd rather see Ciampa go beat Gunther.
Oh,
or at least go and try than Bronson Reed versus Gunther.
No, I agree. That's
what I meant.
I would rather.
Obviously, he's a good wrestler. I'm not trying to You're trying to get me beat up by Bronson Reed. I want nothing to do with him.
No. I would rather Ciampa win too. But No, Bronson Reed is great.
Dude's like what, 375?
Yeah, something like that. He's huge. But dude would crush me too. But yeah, he ended up picking up the win in that, which was the right call. Right after that, we had Ciampa versus Lobe Kaiser. That's how you pronounce it, right? I always mispronounce his name. But Kaiser, and this was basically him trying to fight him because he beat Vinci last week. This match was great too, because it kind of like showcased like the whole issue going on with Imperium as well, because Vinci tried to interfere.
He actually distracted Kaiser.
Got distracted Kaiser. He ate a knee, and then Kaiser capitalized off the distraction and went for the pin because Kaiser hit a move on Ciampa. But basically, the ref was helping Vinci, so he didn't really get the pin. And then he got mad at Vinci. Basically kicked him out of the ring, and when he turned around, he ate a knee. And he ended up losing to Tommaso Ciampa, and Kaiser was like angry. He was pissed.
And then it cut to like video backstage. Gunther watching backstage. You can, because he's facing Ciampa next.
Yeah,
he was not happy either.
Yeah, he was not happy.
And that show later on in the show, we'll talk.
Yeah, because basically this was a match like if Ciampa won and he's gonna face he's gonna face Gunther for the title,
which is weird. Like they got this Ciampa and Gunther thing going, but they also got Bronson Reed, who's they already get every lining up challenges for Gunther.
But I like that though. It's like because it's just like it's great when they do that because it shows like not everything revolves around the champion. Yeah. Like there's other people wanting to get to that point, and they're putting on matches to get to that point. So it makes sense. Like it's not like
they're gonna have people ready already.
It's not like these people are just gonna spawn out of nowhere and then just be like, I'm challenging you now. Like no, they got to build up their wins and like say they're going after that, so that way people are aware of it. That's what I like about that whole storyline going on with that. I don't think Ciampa's gonna win by the way that they're kind of like, building it up. Even though I want him to win.
Gunther is so good. Like you said, maybe to WrestleMania.
Yeah, no, I agree. I want Ciampa to win the title, but I don't think he should win it now.
He's just like starting in this really big push.
Exactly. Yeah.
In WWE, obviously, he was a freaking monster in NXT.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, Ciampa ended up picking the win. We're gonna see Ciampa versus Gunther. I think it's next week. I don't even know if it's on Fastlane. We'll have to check. I don't think it's on Fastlane.
They only announced a few matches for that anyway so far.
Yeah, so far. We'll get into that once we get there. But that match is gonna be fire. They're excited for that. Right after this, we had Becky Lynch on commentary for the Tegan Nox versus Natalya match. Basically, Tegan Nox wants a title match, and Natalya is being like a I don't know how to say it.
Like an angry.
I don't know. She's like, no, like I'm not gonna let you get to that. Yeah. I want the rematch, even though she already lost.
She already lost easily.
Tegan Nox ended up picking up the win, which I think was fun, which is great.
And she was getting the next opportunity for Becky Lynch versus the winner of Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton. Obviously, Becky Lynch won.
Yeah, so we talked about that earlier in the show.
Tegan Nox, Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's title. We don't know when yet, though.
No, I think I don't know. It's either on Monday or it's on Friday. I forgot. I know it's on the pay-per-view. I know it's on the TV. It's on the TV show. But yeah. Then we had Seth coming out. He basically calling out Nakamura again, and then it led to Nakamura's fire pre-tape promos where he basically accepted Seth's challenge at Fastlane and a last man standing match.
Yeah, I like that. All these promos he's been doing are great, even though you don't even understand anything.
No, Nakamura sounds like an evil anime character, and I love every second of it. But yeah, Seth said he's going to give it his all. You already know that match is probably going to be match of the night.
Yeah, he mentioned his injured back too. He's like, his injured back isn't going to stop him, but I feel like that's in the back of his mind. You can tell he's a little worried. He's been getting taken out week by week by Nakamura off his back.
If Nakamura doesn't win, like what the heck was the whole point of this build? I think he needs to win. Yeah,
Nakamura's going to win. Seth is going to get his rest.
I hope so.
He needs.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that's exactly.
Well, we also had this was actually before that, a quick little backstage segment. Damian Priest, he was really angry at JD. He was telling him that he's not with the Judgment Day and needs to stay away, basically. That was all it was.
Again, him getting angry at JD, even though JD's just trying to help.
JD's trying to help, exactly.
Yeah. Right after that promo with Seth calling out Nakamura and him accepting, we had Ricochet in the back on crutches from last week because Nakamura basically destroyed his legs with the chair. Saying that he's going to go after Nakamura once he finally heals, regardless of if he wins on Saturday at Fastlane or not. So, that would be a fire match as well. Again, I hope Nakamura wins, but we'll see. After that, we had possibly Dominic Mysterio's best match of his career.
Easily.
Yeah, it was Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee for the NXT North American title. And I thought it was funny because you can barely hear Dom's music when he was coming out. The boos were, again, nuclear. Sorry, I can't even say the word right now.
Nuclear.
Yeah,
but also that, I don't know. I think it was cool seeing Dom finally get like this like big win by himself. No help. It was just a really good match. Dragon Lee had a huge hype coming in. He's obviously really good from NXT.
Yeah. No,
but Dom picked up the win.
That was fire.
I was surprised. I was really surprised. I was like, I mean, even if I thought he was going to win, I thought somebody was going to come out and help him.
Like you thought, yeah. I thought somebody was going to come out and help him as well, but he ended up picking up the win. It was fire.
Clean, fair, and square match. It was a really good match.
Yeah, Dom just continues to impress me. I mean, like, obviously his mic skills, even though you can barely hear him sometimes because the crowds are always booing him, fire. In-ring ability is just getting better every week. And, like, I don't know, it's just like his mannerisms and all that stuff that he has outside of the ring as well. It's great. I don't know. I'm starting to be a huge fan of Dom Mysterio. But, yeah, he ended up picking up the win. Again, unfortunately, he did lose that title to Trick Williams on the pay-per-view last night, but yeah, it was probably the right decision.
Yeah.
After that, we had a recap of Nia Jax is basically beating down everyone in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, you see why.
Moving on.
My head. I mean, she had a match with Zoe Stark.
Yeah, that happens after.
And beat her with a bonsai drop.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically that led to Nia Jax promo. Basically, the crowd was saying what we think, saying, "Oh, crowd chanting, you suck" to Nia Jax. Zoe Stark came out.
Wrong.
Huh?
They're not wrong.
I'm not. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, sometimes you got to be real.
No. Nia Jax as a person, fantastic.
Great,
no,
nobody's talking about that.
I just don't like her in-ring ability. I just don't like it. I don't know.
Yeah, she also hurt a few people before.
Yeah,
she's a little reckless in the ring. I mean, she's been on a long time. I don't know if she worked on it, but
we'll see.
From what I've seen,
we'll see.
Nah.
Yeah. So yeah, basically Zoe Stark came out. They started fighting, led to a match between Nia Jax and Zoe Stark, and Nia Jax basically squashed her.
The bonsai drop.
With the bonsai drop. I think she calls it something else, but
I still call it the bonsai drop. Shout out Yokozuna.
Shout out Yokozuna. Yeah, so Nia Jax ended up picking up the win, basically showing that she's still dominant. After that, we had Miz TV with Drew McIntyre. Basically, Drew cementing that he's turning heel. It's not like official yet, but come on now, that guy's turning heel.
You can tell the slow. It's a really slow build.
Your boy started wearing a leather jacket, which is like the sign of turning heel.
He's always had that angry face. So yeah,
he always looks mad. It's so funny. But yeah, he basically came out saying that everything that he did, they got what they deserved. New Day came out and called him a coward, which led to Drew basically calling out Kofi, saying like, "Get in a ring and fight me if you feel like that." And that led to a match between them. Viking Raiders basically destroyed Woods at ringside.
Well, it was Ivar by himself. Ivar with what's her name?
Valhalla.
He came out with Valhalla and he destroyed Xavier Woods. That distracted Kofi, and then that's how Drew picked up the victory with a Claymore.
Yeah, he got a Claymore, and then he left, and he just left Kofi getting destroyed by Ivar.
He did the same thing. Yeah, he ignored. He turned around, saw him getting destroyed, and walked away. He did the same thing. The crowd was booing. That's clearly a sign of a heel.
Dude's a heel now. Like I said, I like the Viking Raiders. I'm not like a huge fan, but I like the Viking Raiders, and them like.
And I'm really like I've been saying lately. I've been impressed with Ivar. His ability is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they also showed him backstage. He said it was an eye for an eye because New Day took out Eric.
Yeah,
which is his partner.
Yeah, my boy. After this, we had a backstage promo where Gunther was yelling at Imperium in his language, which I thought was
he was pissed.
He was getting on them. Like, dude was like angry. It was so funny. He was so mad. Oh my god, just yelling at them, and they were just sitting there. And he basically tells Kaiser that Vinci is his responsibility.
Yeah.
And if he messes up, so does he. And says that he's going to take care of Ciampa himself.
Yeah,
basically hyping up that match, which I'm really excited for.
And then I like how it's showing Gunther like. He said he don't need them. He's gonna do it himself.
Yeah,
because Gunther's that damn good.
Yeah, and we'll see exactly what happens in Imperium in the next couple of weeks. See if they're actually going to break up or if they're going to stay together. But yeah, after that we had the main event, which was Judgment Day versus KO and Sammy for the rematch for the titles. Judgment Day ended up picking up the win, but you can talk about everything that happened.
This match was just like giving me a headache because it was a good match, but it's like mad people coming out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like first you had Well, Dom was ringside. Yeah, Jey Uso come out, started beating up Dom, and then you had JD, the Pez dispenser, come out and start. He was helping Dom and started beating up Jay, and then Cody came out running and they took out JD, and then they both jumped Dom. It was a bunch out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Security came, they took away Cody and Jay, and then they're still in the ring. Sammy hit Damian Priest with a haluva kick, looking like he was gonna win. JD hit he hit Sammy with the title while he was still on the rope with his leg up. The referee wasn't looking.
JD a real one.
Yeah, Priest pinned Sammy, so Priest pissed off at JD, but he helped him again.
Yeah, I like honestly, I think that's probably gonna lead to I think that's gonna possibly lead to like them kicking Priest out and JD joining Judgment Day.
And it's weird
because
like Priest kind of like he's kind of like almost like the top dude there.
No, Mommy is.
Oh yeah, I said
Rhea
dude.
Ripley is.
I said dude. But
woman.
Yeah. At the end of the match, Cody and Jay came back out and they basically just started a massive brawl.
Yeah.
And it ended with mass security just pulling everybody away.
Yeah.
Another one of those weird endings between the Judgment Day and Cody and them fighting.
Yeah. It's a never-ending story that's going to continue to happen. Hopefully it all ends soon, but I guess we'll wait and see. But yeah, that was basically our review of WWE Raw. A lot of great promos in there. A lot of stuff they were really excited for, and it built up a lot of stuff for the next couple of weeks. So
still got the pay-per-view Saturday, so
yeah, and we'll give our little predictions for that after our SmackDown review. But yeah, let's definitely get into that. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get into the WWE SmackDown review. I forgot to change this, but there you go. That's fine. Just put that back. All right. Let's definitely go ahead and start talking about WWE SmackDown. There was a lot of promos that went on in this thing, but then again, as we said in the top of the show, it was literally a promo week just to hype up their pay-per-views. Let's get into it. The Bloodline again entered the ring. That's basically how they started off the show. A lot of boos for Heyman and the Bloodline. Again, Bloodline without Roman. It was just Solo and Jimmy.
Roman again not here.
Yeah, Roman again not here. There's rumors he's going to be back.
Well, he was already confirmed. I think it's October 13th for a house show. He's defending.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot against who.
I think he'll
it's a house show,
Yeah. No, I think he'll be back like probably the week after Fastlane. I would hope so.
Yeah,
I think so. But anyways, we'll see. So they basically entered the ring, started talking about how they beat down John Cena and they beat down AJ Styles, and John Cena has no tag team partner. And like the whole storyline for like the entire episode was basically John Cena had travel issues, right?
Well, yeah. Well, Heyman mentioned that Cena had travel issues. Jimmy Uso again snatched the mic. Well, yeah.
No, did you see how he did it first though? Your boy did the Roman Reigns like where he asked for the mic like this.
Yeah.
Bro thought he was him.
Yeah, he's acting like he's a leader.
It was him for a minute.
He snatched the mic from Heyman again. He's like trying to, which is gonna show when Roman comes back. He's gonna check him.
He had Heyman laughing for a second. Though. Heyman broke character for a second.
He's gonna check him though.
Oh, he definitely is. But yeah, he basically snatched the mic from.
And then he basically started talking crap about Cena and Styles, like you said.
Yeah. And then surprise, Carl Anderson comes down and starts brawling with them, which led to a match between Jimmy versus Carl.
Well, he started brawling. Then he said, "Either one of you, I'll fight."
Yeah.
Yeah. Then.
Which was surprising because remember, like last week, and we've been saying this for the past couple of weeks. Yeah. But last week when that whole thing happened with AJ Styles, he was like, "Oh, like I told him not to get involved."
Yeah, he was pissed. He even mentioned it when he was saying like. He was like, I didn't want him to get involved with Bloodline, but now we're all the way in. That's when he called him.
Yeah, so it led to a match between Jimmy Uso versus Carl Anderson, and Jimmy actually kind of won like he won clean.
No, he won clean,
like decisively.
Like,
it was a good way of like building up Jimmy. It was just surprising because they've been having him lose the past couple of weeks.
But no, Jimmy got it.
Yeah, Jimmy wins, and they basically beat up Carl Anderson after the match. And then when he was leaving, Mia Yim comes out and he's like laughing at Mia Yim's face and like basically like, "Oh, I got him," blah blah blah. And Mia Yim hits like the slap.
She slapped the hell out of him. You posted the video online.
Yeah, I posted it on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, please. I'll put the thing right here. Follow us on Instagram. But yeah. And that was hilarious because like she just smacked him. And he got up like, damn.
He was so pissed.
He was like, damn, and like he was like holding his cheek. Like she put like she
put some anger into that.
Yeah, you just know like Jimmy's wife was like watching that at home, just like dying of laughter. Oh god, but yeah, slapped him, and he basically just went backstage, and that kind of just led to him being angry the rest of the show.
Yeah, they showed him backstage. He was throwing WWE employees around, pissed off, pushing them.
Yeah.
And then they showed Heyman. He called Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Well, like, we could say this. Like, after he beat Carl Anderson like pretty cleanly, Heyman was talking to Solo. Basically, like you can tell like he was impressed. So like maybe that put him in like the good light. But then after that, he started bullying everybody backstage, and then Solo started joining.
Yeah.
So,
but he's still
was not impressed by that.
Still sure Roman's gonna check him at least for the way they've been like
kind
of like ignoring Heyman and stuff like that. Yeah.
You can't ignore the wise man. Come on. Now.
And he never officially said he was back in Bloodline either. They never actually officially announced it.
That's true. Well, it's Roman's decision.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But yeah, after that, we had a backstage promo with Santos Escobar basically hyping up the match between him and Rey Mysterio for the title later on in the show. And again, after that, we had the Heyman backstage calling Roman Reigns after Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jimmy and Solo were bullying everybody. Yeah. After that, we had the Grayson Waller effect featuring Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley basically saying at first, he was done with the Street Profits and he was looking for bigger and better things. Yeah. And
Grayson Waller doing his usual instigating. He's always instigating.
I love it though. And like the funny thing, like on the bottom of like the Grayson Waller effect, where it's all like made up stuff, and it's just like Grayson Waller is so great and stuff like that.
That's actually, I thought that was actually like
people commenting. That's all made up. That's all made up. No, it's hilarious. It's like, I can't believe Bobby wanted some of that Grayson Waller rub. Like, get out of here. But Waller suggested him in Theory as like the new potential like tag team for Lashley, and he declined because obviously he doesn't really mess around with Theory. Street Profits. I'm sorry. Street Profits came out, but Lashley basically just like left them.
Well, he literally just said if they really want to like if what was it?
Like
no excuse to that. If they want his services, they have to prove it to him. That's what it was.
And they do later on in the night.
Yeah. And he just walked away.
Exactly. So then after that, while he was walking away, Austin Theory can't make his way to the ring. They kind of had a little stare down.
Yeah.
And then we had Austin Theory versus Cameron Grimes, with Theory basically winning with the 8-town down, which I love that finishing move. That finishing move is fire. It reminds me of something that I would have done like when I was like 7 years old, playing with like my pillow, like wrestling my pillow.
Or like in the WWE video games, create a move.
Oh, create a finisher.
Create a finisher.
But Austin Theory ended up picking up the win against Cameron Grimes. Dragon Lee's an audience, and like they basically argued.
Yeah, they went face to face.
Yeah, they went face to face, kind of shoved each other. And then Waller kind of like brushed it off, like, "Oh, don't mind him. Who the heck is?" He said, "Let's go
celebrate." And they left.
Yeah, and they basically just left after that.
So that's potentially set up something between them.
We'll see.
Even though Dragon Lee isn't he going after the?
He's involved in a lot of.
Yeah, so I'm saying he's still involved with NXT with the North American Championship, so he's going up and down. He's making a name for himself. So.
Yeah, we'll see. After that, we had Mysterio promo basically hyping up the match. He had a blackout like Rey Mysterio mask, which I thought was fire.
Yeah,
like, that mask was really, really cool. I kind of want it.
Yeah.
After that, we had Jay stomping out
Jimmy.
Sorry, Jay. I keep saying Jay. Jimmy basically stomping out the remaining member of Hit Row.
Ashante.
Yeah, Ashante, and then Solo put him through. He slammed him through a table. Yeah. And then they walked away. He was like, he isn't going to be a tag team partner.
I wrote that with a laughing face. I was like, he ain't going to be seen as partner. I started laughing when I heard that because it was just in the background. It was funny.
Yeah, no, Jimmy's hilarious.
And then later on, they actually showed more video of him just attacking WWE employees.
Yeah, that's basically what
that happened later on, though, but I just wrote it now. I just mentioned it.
Yeah. Then we had the Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar for the U.S. title. I think this was probably the match of the night.
Yeah, that was a great match.
That match was fire. They gave him a good amount of time for it too. During this match, actually, which was funny, during the match they actually showed backstage Jimmy and Solo attacking everyone backstage again.
Yeah, that's
literally during this match that thing happened. Rey Mysterio ended up picking up the win with a roll-up pin. Santos was pretty upset at first.
I was convinced he was going to turn on Rey right there.
I thought so too.
I was convinced, 100%.
He didn't get the chance though, my dude. It's like
yeah.
If you want to talk about what happened.
Well, the Street Profits came on. They basically just attacked LWO. Lashley came out clapping, happy,
Applauding.
Like he told them earlier that they need to prove it to him, like that dog in them. And then they came out. They beat the hell out of LWO. Lashley came out happy.
Funky Wild was running down to the ring, and Lashley just stuck out his hand. And he just ran into it. And he just knocked out. That was hilarious.
And then so they all left together.
Yeah.
And then backstage, and they were in medical, like with ice packs and stuff. Mysterio and that. and Escobar, they were pissed. Escobar was speaking Spanish, pissed off.
Yeah.
And then Mysterio, they challenged Lashley and the Street Profits to a match at Fastlane.
Yeah. That match is going to be great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, really excited for that match. Again, this was match of the night. It was back and forth. So many close near falls where I thought Santos was actually going to win. And then so many close things where I thought Ray was going to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it ended great. Like,
one match of the night, but it was like one of a few matches. Again, it was a lot of promos.
Yeah.
Building up Fastlane. So
that's true. There wasn't really that many matches on this card. After this, they kind of had like a small little promo announcement for Jay Cargo.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool because obviously they're making her a big deal. After that, they showed John Cena finally arriving to the arena, and basically, he pulled up in a Mustang.
Yeah, the
got out running,
contract in hand.
After this, we had Charlotte Flair versus Bayley, and this was basically because of what happened last week with Charlotte Flair getting involved in that match and hitting Bayley to like
you said, Charlotte Flair involved in everything.
She's always involved in every single title feud. She's never in a non-title feud. But yeah, basically this match happened. Charlotte Flair ended up picking up the win, which basically ensured that she's going to fight Io Sky at Fastlane. And they tried to jump Flair, but Asuka came out.
Yeah, damage control. Yep. Asuka came out and basically saved Charlotte.
That was hilarious though because Asuka takes a mic and she starts speaking in Japanese, going crazy.
Obviously, we don't know what she said.
Bayley's like, "Oh, you want to be involved in the match? Well, you got it." And like you can hear Io in the background, like, "No, she didn't say that."
Bayley acting like she can understand exactly what she says.
She's like, "That's what she said. She wanted the match." And he was like, "She didn't say that. She didn't ask for that." And Asuka was like in the ring, like confused, like, "Oh, okay, that's fine."
So Bayley basically made the match of Asuka versus Charlotte versus Io Sky in a triple threat match for the title at Fastlane. Io Sky was not happy.
Io Sky was like, "What are you saying? She did not say that." But yeah, now it's going to be Charlotte Flair versus Io Sky versus Asuka. That could be potentially be a match of the night as well because those are like three of the best women's wrestlers in WWE. Yeah. That's going to be fire. Really excited for that. Hope they get a lot of time to drag that out. And hopefully Io does pick up the win because I kind of want her to keep the title for a long time. But we'll see.
She just had it not too long ago. So
exactly. After this, we had John Cena finally comes out saying he's going to face the Bloodline.
He basically says he's going to fight no matter if he has a partner or not.
Exactly.
And then obviously Bloodline come out, interrupt him.
Bloodline. Jimmy and Solo came out, and basically they come out and they start jumping Cena.
Heyman watching from the side, smiling.
Yeah, smiling. Oh God! And then LA Knight finally arrives.
Yeah, they were about to put him through a table.
Yeah.
And then LA Knight, his music hits, the crowd goes crazy.
Oh God! LA Knight's.
Yeah, he comes out and takes out the Bloodline by himself.
Beast. Yeah, he basically takes out the Bloodline by itself, grabs the contract, signs it, and then John Cena does the dumb face where he's like, "Oh no, really?"
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be fire. Yeah, John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline, aka Solo and Jimmy, at Fastlane. I guarantee you that they're probably gonna win.
What if Roman shows up at Fastlane? I think that'll be sick.
I think we'll see because
most likely he's gonna show up. They're gonna announce him for like the next SmackDown or something after that.
My prediction for this match is basically John Cena and LA Knight's gonna win with LA Knight picking up the win, pinning possibly Jimmy.
Yeah,
or maybe Solo, but I think most likely Jimmy.
Yeah, I think Solo and Cena have like a little.
Yeah. They have like a little little feud after that. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And then, like you said, Jimmy and LA. That's actually Jimmy and LA Knight's a good one.
Yeah, and then obviously Roman comes back the Friday night SmackDown after Fastlane, like obviously angry, saying like you guys can't hold it down while I'm gone type thing.
But no matter what, LA Knight put himself in the Bloodline feud now. No matter what, they're not gonna forget him. They're gonna go after him.
Yeah, they're gonna go after him.
So this is good. We're gonna be seeing LA Knight more on the main event scene now.
Yeah. But yeah, that was basically all of SmackDown. Again, it was like literally just straight up promos and a few matches. But yeah, you want to start with our predictions for Fastlane then?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up right here.
Yeah,
it's only like four. So far, 4 matches are confirmed.
Only 4 matches.
So
it's probably going to be like 1 or 2 matches more, honestly.
So basically, the LWO versus the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley.
I think the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley are going to win.
Street Profits are winning that.
Yeah, for sure.
Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, Asuka.
Io Sky.
Io Sky's winning.
Io Sky's winning. I think Io Sky's going to win.
Bayley's going to help her.
Yeah, a little distraction.
John Cena LA Knight versus Bloodline. All these
John Cena and LA Knight. We just talked about that.
Seth Rollins and Shinsuke. So we want Shinsuke to win. I think we can agree on that, right?
Yeah, I want Shinsuke to win. I think Shinsuke's gonna win.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you got? You think Seth is gonna win?
I mean, I just feel like Seth's gonna win,
Okay.
but I want Shinsuke to win.
Okay, no, I can see that.
Yeah, that's the only 4 matches so far confirmed. We still have a whole week of WWE.
Yeah,
so.
we'll see. They're definitely gonna add either a match card or 2, but
yeah, well they gotta add more than 24 matches.
Yeah, I mean, I think pretty sure the last people only had 5 matches. I think so.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so they're probably gonna have 1 more, maybe 2 more matches, but yeah, that basically covers WWE SmackDown and WWE in general for this week. Super excited to see what exactly happens at Fastlane, and yeah, we'll move on to AEW now. All right, let's go ahead and start getting into our AEW Dynamite review. Dynamite was literally just promo after promo. There was literally a total of 4 freaking matches on this card.
There was a whole lot of promos, though.
A lot of promos. Yeah, let's just get into it. The first match, and this was, again, one of 4 matches on the card.
Quick little match.
It was Rey Fenix versus Jeff Jarrett. It was basically Rey Fenix defending his international championship. Rey Fenix ended up picking up the win, even with a distraction.
Yeah.
Obviously, right choice. You know, he's technically not even supposed to be the champion. Obviously, John Moxley's supposed to be.
We're going to have Jeff Jarrett who's 58 or something. What the hell?
True, but yeah.
Well, shout out to him. He's in good shape for his age, and he wrestles pretty good matches.
He's putting on some good matches, too. I'm not even going to lie. And I'm not even a Jeff Jarrett fan, but that guy's going off.
Rey Fenix for the champion.
Rey Fenix ended up picking up the win. Obviously, right decision. Not really much to talk about there. It was kind of just a throwaway title match.
Yeah.
After that, we had a video package addressing the ankle injury between Cole and MJF, and they were basically on a boat
in Long Island.
In Long Island, it was MJF's dad's boat.
Yeah,
it was really funny though. It was great way to show it too. We're they were basically talking. MJF brought up the fact that Roderick Strong was pulled him away and he wasn't there for the full. That Adam Cole wasn't there for the full MJF versus Samoa Joe match. And then he's like, "Oh, you want a bear?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll take one." And he goes in, and he's putting on his diamond ring, and he looks like he's about to attack Cole. And the crowd actually got they started gasping, "Oh no!" I started gasping. I was like, "Oh God, please no, don't let this happen." Yeah. But then the funniest thing happens. Adam Cole's just "Hey, Max, you didn't bring me out here just so you can knock me out and throw me overboard, right?" He's like, no.
And he's put out some beers.
Yeah, and Cole basically explains to MJF, it's normal for somebody to have more than one friend. And, I care for you as much as I care for him.
Yeah.
And MJF actually showing some great character building stuff. He was just oh, okay, I understand. And he put the ring away and basically said I'm happy I didn't have to do that. Last time I did it, it didn't end up so well. And Adam Cole's like, wait, what? Then Adam Cole's fishing, they catch something, but they end up catching Captain Insano. Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Then they just had a beer in the end. That's it.
Yeah, with was it Paul Wright? But Captain Insano basically joining them, drinking a beer, and that was the end of that video package. All their video packages are freaking funny. I've enjoyed them, but basically showing that they can still coexist. They're not mad at each other, and obviously that ankle injury is a little bit more serious, and they talk about it again later on in the show. But after that little promo, we had the Don Callis family promo. Basically, they just come out to the ring talking crap about was it Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, he called out Guevara to the ring.
Yeah, and then there was a video package where basically it showed Don Callis being petty as hell. With Takeshita, and they go all the way down to Japan just to knock out Kota Ibushi.
They showed up at his dojo and they knocked him and one of his students out.
Yeah, they hit him with a kettlebell, which I know it's obviously not real, but god damn, imagine a freaking kettlebell to the face. Knocked him out and basically just beat him up.
Yeah, then they and then they went back to the ring. They basically Sammy and him both hyped up the match.
Yeah, they were hyping up the match. That match is gonna be brutal. I can't wait for that match. I'm really hoping that. I really hope Omega and them win, but I'm pretty sure the Don Callis family and Will Ospreay are going to end up picking up that win. And Will Ospreay is my favorite wrestler right now, so hoping that he ends up taking a pinfall.
Yeah, I actually that's my choice for them. Yeah, also.
Oh, Will Ospreay.
To win the match.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes.
We'll
it makes
talk about that
sense.
after anyway. We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do a quick little rundown, but yeah, we'll see. yeah, after that we had a Ricky Starks promo. Again, another promo. This was literally just a week of promos. Gosh. Ricky Starks promo basically saying he didn't lose, he survived. That he's still better than Bryan Danielson. Again, they're just hyping him up, and he's becoming like one of their top stars. I enjoy watching his wrestling.
Oh
great.
yeah,
and his promos are fire. He got interrupted by Wheeler Yuta. Basically, they started arguing, and that set up a match between Wheeler Yuta and Ricky Starks at Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, they challenged each other, and then it was officially made later on.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good match.
That's gonna be a fire match. Yeah, I think the promos on Dynamite were actually used really well. Like they all served a purpose, so it was fine. Then we had Nick Jackson versus Brian Cage versus Claudio, and whoever won this was basically going to face Rey Fenix on next Dynamite.
Yeah,
for the title.
Well, next week, on the 4-year anniversary Dynamite.
Yeah. So the next Dynamite. So surprisingly, Nick Jackson ended up picking up the win, but the way he did it was fire. It was basically Claudio hit a finisher on Brian Cage, and then Nick Jackson did a hurricanrana onto Claudio and spun him out of the ring, and he landed on Brian Cage to pin him, which was a clean ass match. Thing. Yeah, it was fire. It was a good spot, and he ended up picking up the win. So it's gonna be Nick Jackson versus Rey Fenix for the title.
I think that's on the next Dynamite, and then also October 10th, there's Dynamite Title Tuesday. So it's gonna be on a Tuesday where titles being defended.
So many like sub Dynamites.
Yeah, Grand Slam, and then now Title Tuesday.
Yeah,
Blood and Guts.
Yeah, and then that match is kind of a callback because like on the first ever Dynamite they had that match, and Rey Fenix won that one. So we'll see if Nick Jackson ends up getting that win. I highly doubt it. I think that Rey Fenix is going to win, but we'll see. After that, we had the Righteous video promo again. The crowd is still mixed reactions on the Righteous. Yeah, they are still new. They remind me of like the Fallout 5 villain. I don't know if you ever seen the picture of the Fallout 5 villain, the cult leader.
Yep.
Bro
exactly
looks just like him. He's wearing the same glasses, wearing all white. Come on now.
Yeah, they also kind of remind me of like the slow build up to the Wyatt family, a little bit.
R.I.P. to a goat. But I think they were like friends with him, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think somebody said like they were friends with him.
R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to Brody Lee.
Obviously, nowhere near as good.
Yeah, but
I'm hoping at least it's something.
I think they're a pretty good tag team. Like their look, the music, and everything. It's just the crowd's not into it yet because they've been fighting jobbers.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping that like they can start building them up and actually.
Yeah, but let's see what happens against. They face MJF.
Yeah, I'm not writing them out yet because like I feel like they can be something, but right now I'm not invested.
No, it's too early.
Yeah,
they just started.
No, but we'll see. Like I said, I think there's something there. I just don't know if they have it yet, but we'll definitely see that. After that, we had MJF and Adam Cole promo where they actually came out to the ring.
You saw Adam Cole come out on the crutches and that.
Yeah, that hurt me.
That sucked.
Yeah, Adam Cole basically said that he blew out his entire ankle and he needs surgery. He was about to relinquish the title, but MJF was like, "No, bro, like I'm not relinquishing this title because the titles mean everything to this guy." You want to say what happened after that?
Well, about the relinquishing title, some people were thinking like rumors like, oh, he's faking his injury and he wants to relinquish the title that way he can go after MJF for the title. Like,
oh, that was like
one. There was rumors, about that, but I don't believe that.
I mean, like, well, this is my belief. I believe that. And I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's as serious as they're saying it is.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because of what happened in the main event segment.
Yeah, we'll talk
about that. But we'll get into that once we get there. But basically, for now,
after that happened, then you have the Kingdom dragging Roger Strong in a wheelchair and he's yelling at him again. That was so hilarious.
He's like, I need you, Adam. Basically saying he has something to tell him and stuff like that. So
and MJF actually allowed Cole to go with Roddy. About what happened.
Character growth. Fire.
Yeah.
So MJF said that he's going to defend the ROH tag team titles against the Righteous by himself. So it's going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match for Wrestle Dream. And then Adam basically leaves with Strong, and you think that's the end of like the whole thing, but it's not because then Jay White comes out and he's calling out MJF.
But it was funny when Adam was leaving with Strong because they were like, hurry up, and he's like, I'm on crutches. That was it. That whole little feud between them is hilarious.
Also, the what the heck is it called? The wheelchair on the back, it said Hot Roddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was just funny.
with the damn shirt, neck strong.
Yeah, next round.
Neck awareness.
Yeah, we talked about that, but come on now. We don't need that shirt.
But yeah, like you said, Jay White.
Yeah, Jay White came out and they had a fire back and forth where MJF like got on him. Like MJF was on him. Bro.
MJF basically compared him to tofu and said he's overhyped.
Yeah, MJF was
like, what
saying,
the hell?
that was crazy. It's like, damn, like MJF had me like thinking like, damn, is he right? Because MJF was basically saying like, oh, like you had everything handed to you. You had the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
You had the cool T-shirts, the cool nickname, cool music. If you strip all that away, you really have nothing. And I'm like, dang, like okay.
Jay White's a really good wrestler, but
he is a good wrestler.
He did get a lot of stuff handed. But
yeah, oh my god.
But then Jay White also had a great promo back at him.
It was fire back and forth. Great back and forth and basically hyping up a match between them eventually.
He said he's coming for that world championship.
Yeah.
And I put like, this is the feud we've been waiting for.
Yeah, no, this is a match that I didn't even think about until they showed it. Like
Jay White, MJF.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be
especially with the way Jay White's been looking.
That feud's gonna be crazy.
With Bullet Club Gold.
This is something I didn't even think about until they showed them both on screen together, and I'm like, oh wait, hold up, that's actually gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that. So yeah, we're gonna get that match eventually down the line. Excited for that because, we need a good contender for MJF. But yeah, after that we had a Christian Cage and Darby sit down, talking about their match at Wrestle Dream. Of course, it's gonna be a 2 out of 3 falls match. It was just like another hype.
Yeah,
video.
They were with Jim Ross. They had a little sit down interview. It was nothing big.
Yeah, just a little hype video. Christian Cage saying that he wants Nick Wayne and Nick Wayne's mom to be there because obviously he's still trying to get with Nick Wayne's mom. My dude is
this dude is on.
Dude got that dog in him. But yeah, after that we had Orange Cassidy versus Matt Jackson versus Penta versus Austin Gunn. And this was just like a fun match where it was just actually really, really good. Orange Cassidy ended up picking up the win. He hit the orange punch on Matt Jackson and pinned him for the win. This was basically just to hype up like that fatal. Was it?
It's like the tag team fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Each one of them are fighting with their partners.
Yeah. So that match was fire. Of course, Orange Cassidy's partner would be Hook because he's not really an official tag team. But yeah, after that we had Julia Hart versus Willow. Julia Hart's just getting better, really good. She's actually getting really good in the ring, and apparently she's only 21.
I didn't know that until they announced it.
Yeah, it's super young.
Like this, I was like, God damn, 21. And she's on a 20. That was her 27th straight win.
Yeah, no, she's really good. She's getting better.
Yeah, at the end she attacked. She like put the submission hold on Willow again, and Chris Sadler came running out.
Yeah, that basically hyped up their match.
Wrestle Dream TBS Championship.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna make Julia Hart win.
I'm going with Julia Hart. I like her entrance. Like she has like that scary entrance music.
Yeah,
she comes out with Brody King.
It's because she's part of House of Black, so it makes sense.
But it's like she has the look and everything.
Yeah,
with the winning streak and the hype and build up, I think she should win it.
I don't know if she will though, but we'll see. I mean, but we'll definitely see if she is. But I don't think she is.
That's my pick though.
Okay, no, I respect that pick. That was basically the last match of the night because after that we had the Swerve Strickland and Adam Page contract signing. Basically, it was fire promos back and forth, where showing that Strickland is a top talent if you give him the time and the the mic.
Yeah. It was funny. They were also in Denver, and Swerve absolutely roasted Russell Wilson after they got destroyed by Miami.
We're catching strays.
He roasted Russell Wilson, and the crowd was booing.
There's always catching strays, man. He's just trying to live his life.
Yeah, they basically had that promo, and they were face to face. Swerve slapped them, and then Adam slapped them back. And
then a little brawl.
Well, he stabbed him in the hand with the pen, actually.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
forgot about that.
Swerve slapped Adam, and then Adam stabbed him in the hand, and then they were both just separated by security, which we thought that was the end of Dynamite.
Yeah, we thought that was the end of Dynamite until
it just cuts backstage to the camera real quick. 5 masked men in black. They were jumping Jay White, and one of them had that iconic MJF devil mask.
Yeah, and then the thing ended.
It just ended like that, and then that brought up so many rumors and questions.
Yeah, it was 5 men.
4, and then the masked man, the one with the mask was 5.
I thought it was 4.
No, it was 4, and then 5 was that one.
Okay.
A lot of people were saying, a lot of people because remember earlier in the night, Adam Cole had the mask behind him in the locker room.
Well, no, that wasn't earlier in the night. That was that was from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was after they won the titles.
Yeah. But yeah, they were basically like, is this the Undisputed Era 2.0? Is that Adam Cole under the mask?
That'd be fire.
I heard so many rumors.
Well, that's why I'm saying like that's my guess. My guess is that the ankle injury is real, but it's not as serious as it is. He's only going to be out a couple of weeks. He just needs his time to rest. it's going to be him behind either that mask or one of those
Yeah,
things.
but that's like,
And it's going to be like him, Roderick Strong, like hopefully Kyle O'Reilly comes
no,
back.
yeah, that's what I mean. Undisputed 2.0. Kyle O'Reilly on Bobby Fish.
I miss Kyle O'Reilly, so
Yeah.
hopefully we do see that.
But yeah, there was rumors of that. There was rumors, is that Edge? Are they like obviously probably not Edge in the Roman because his contract was still there for like a day? But they were like, that's
like they're gonna make
they're
it.
Gonna make him. That's gonna be
yeah.
Edge, and that's his debut. Or they were like Dolph Ziggler, or there was so many rumors.
Yeah, there's so many rumors of who it can be. It can be
and that's the thing. It's a mystery. We have no idea. I have no idea who that can be.
It can also just be Bullet Club from New Japan.
Yeah.
It's gonna be New Japan, Bullet Club versus Bullet Club Gold. Fire as well.
That's a hell of a hype up right there.
But
that I like how they ended it. It's just so many questions,
so many unanswered questions, and
that's why I can't wait till tonight. Wrestle Dream, see what happens.
Well, what's your prediction? My prediction is going to be, like you said, Undisputed 2.0. It's going to be Adam Cole. I mean, Roderick Strong, probably the Kingdom behind it.
It sounds the most realistic.
Yeah. Well, think about it. There's 5 people. If you think about it, there's the Kingdom, Roddy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole. That's 5 people. Come on now. I think it's them. Yeah. But then again, we could be wrong.
Yeah.
I miss Kyle O'Reilly, though. I really hope he comes
back. Some
back.
people were like, they were thinking it could be they're bringing all of them back, like Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, Bobby Fish too?
That's what they were saying.
Okay. I was thinking
this is all rumors. They were like, that's Edge behind the mask. They're going to make him Edge. When they review him, I was like,
but that's another thing too, though, because like if you think about it, why would it be Edge?
Yeah, he's supposed to be, unless they're going to make him a heel right away.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see.
I can't wait till what happens with that.
I think logically speaking, it's probably just going to be, like you said, Undisputed 2.0, which would be fire.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Because Undisputed was the best thing to happen in NXT when it was black and gold. But, yeah, that was basically our review of AEW Dynamite. Collision and Rampage was
We got little Rampage with Collision review. We'll get through that after.
Yeah, Rampage, again, we don't really talk about it. It's just like,
but I just
run through the matches really quick.
It was so small, so quick. Nothing important happened. Yeah,
so we'll definitely get into that along with the AEW Collision review, which again was okay. It wasn't really that good this week either. But yeah, Dynamite was fantastic.
Yep.
Great. I mean, like it was straight up promos things.
Yeah, even with the promos, they hyped up everything.
Yeah, it was all like well used, and that ending segment was like one of the best segments they put on in a while because now everybody's talking about it.
Yep.
Hopefully we get some answers on Wrestle Dream tonight. But yeah, we'll definitely see. Cool. All right, my dudes, let's go ahead and get into the AEW Collision, and I guess we can do a quick little Rampage review.
Both Collision and Rampage were kind of not good at all.
Yeah.
So I'll just run down what really happened at Rampage real quick. The Acclaim defeated the Hardys and Brother Zay to retain the Trios Championships.
Yay.
Yeah, and then
I like the Acclaim though, but
no, I like them. Yeah.
Yeah.
just like I like this next to Eddie Kingston. He defeated Rocky Romero to retain his New Japan Strong Openweight Championships.
We already knew that was going to happen.
Shibata came out and they had a face-off before the match, little friendly face-off. They shook hands.
That match is going to be fire.
So, yeah, that's going to be a good match. I like Eddie Kingston. But
very excited for that.
Then after that, we had the Righteous defeat a couple of cab drivers. Real easy.
Some jobbers again?
No, cab drivers, real quick.
Yeah, they're basically just like they're just stat padding their record.
Till they fight MJF. And then the main event was Hikaru Shida versus Ruby Soho. The winner was going to face Saraya for the Women's Championship. Dynamite title Tuesday, October 10th. Hikaru Shida picked up the victory.
Yeah.
So let's see if she wins her title back.
I don't think she is, but it'll be a good match. But I don't think she's going to win it.
And that's literally what happened at Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage is literally just an hour long.
And Collision was kind of short too.
But it was 2 hours, but it felt short. Yeah, it felt short.
But yeah, so let's start with Collision, I guess.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Andrade El Idolo versus Juice Robinson. That was a pretty good match.
That one was fire, but it's Andrade and Juice Robinson.
Yeah, Andrade won. But they showed CJ Parrott watching backstage. She was like taking notes, possibly looking to manage Andrade.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
Yeah, because I remember, CJ Perry did say last week that she wants to start managing some people and she doesn't want Miro to get in the way. So Andrade could be a good option.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
Andrade.
Nice
he's really good with like somebody managing him. I think.
Well, yeah, because when he was in NXT, he had Zelina Vega.
Yeah, so I think
he was like winning the titles there. So I think he definitely needs a manager. Yeah, and CJ Perry could be the person.
She needs somebody talented like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's gonna help build both of them up. Yeah,
we'll see.
Then we had a quick little promo. Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega backstage. They were hyping up their match at Wrestle Dream. They both admitted that they hate each other, but they will have each other's backs for their match tonight, which was the Collision.
Yeah, they had a match on Collision,
and then and also at Wrestle Dream. So then after that, the Kingdom, the Kingdom, they had a match versus the Best Friends, and yeah, they defeated the Best Friends to, of course, celebrate Neck Awareness Month.
Yeah, of course. Come on, how are you not going to celebrate Neck Awareness?
Hashtag Neck Strong.
Yeah, that was literally just them being mad because they think that they weren't celebrating Neck Awareness Month. So they
and you see the shirt, it says like a punch to the nuts and hit a pile driver.
I didn't see their shirt.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't get it. And
whatever.
Oh, and that's actually what they did.
Oh, okay.
The referee was looking, he hit him with a punch to the nuts, and then he hit a pile driver.
Well, then what's there to get? You just saw it.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You just witnessed it. Yeah, but they ended up picking up the win there.
And then Julia Hart, she had a quick little match. She got a 28 straight win in a row against a Dunkin' Donuts barista.
Yeah, she keeps winning against jobbers as well. It's honestly, Collision, they just throw jobbers at people. Like, come on.
But then after that, she went on the mic with Brody King. She actually called out Chris Statlander to the ring because she said she couldn't wait for Wrestle Dream.
Yeah.
But she ended up walking away in the end after Chris Statlander came out with like the rest of the Best Friends and stuff. But they ended up walking away. But right now, Julia Hart is absolutely on fire, and I believe she beats Chris Statlander at Wrestle Dream. That's just my prediction.
Okay. I think Chris Statlander is going to win. I don't think they're going to put it on Julia Hart so early because she is still young and stuff. But I guess we'll definitely see.
Yeah. But then we had a promo to hype up a match between, I thought this was weird, former UFC heavyweight champion Josh Barnett versus Claudio Castelloni at Wrestle Dream 0 Hour. This came out of nowhere though.
It did. I feel like they just wanted to add an extra match to the 0 Hour card, but I think that match is gonna be fired. I think Claudio's probably gonna lose. I think
Claudio's winning.
You think Claudio's gonna win? I think I got Barnett in that.
Well, you know what? Actually, now that you say that,
it's Antonio Inoki's
like Wrestle Dream is about
trained by Antonio Inoki.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think he's actually gonna end up picking up the win there as like a little thank you to
that's true.
After that we had like Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega versus Gates of Agony or the Mongol Embassy. Basically showing that they can coexist because that's always a question of wrestling. Yeah. Can they coexist? But yeah, they ended up picking up the win there.
And then they had a little promo hyping up.
Yeah, they just hyped up the match saying that, that they're actually going to win and they're coming after Don Callis family, blah, blah, blah.
That's literally all that happened on like this whole on AEW this week. A bunch of promos and hyping up everything.
Literally.
So after that, we had the Righteous. Yeah, like I said, they squashed another tag team of Uber drivers and they held a promo as they prepared to take on MJF for the ROH tag team titles.
Did you see like the whole thing with like the block? Like what the heck was that all about? I don't get it.
Yeah, they smashed. Yeah, they put a block in between his legs, grabbed the chance, smashed his ankle onto the block.
Like what was
and
the
then
point
he picked
of
it
the
up.
block?
I never seen that before. I don't know if that's like a symbol for him or something.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I have no idea.
They need to explain that better because. Like my dude just took the block, put it between his legs, and then hit his ankle with the chair. It's not even like they put the foot onto the block.
They put it on the side.
It was on the side,
and they hit it, but they still smashed his ankle.
But still, I don't get it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see exactly.
I mean, I like the Righteous. I think they have a look and stuff. It's just we need to see them against somebody else.
Yeah,
they need to hype them up different.
Stuff. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
And then basically the main event, it was the team of Aussie Open, Ricky Starks, and Big Bill versus FTR. Wheeler Yuta and Bryan Danielson.
Yeah,
this was actually exactly. Zack Sabre Jr. on commentary. Yeah. It was actually a really good match.
I feel like the ending was kind of messed up.
I didn't like
because Ricky Starks ends up picking up the win. He pins Dax Harwood, but it kind of looked like it wasn't supposed to because there was a little bit of confusion and then like the music didn't really hit for a minute and then it kind of did and it was really really low. I don't know. It was a weird situation.
Maybe that's why what happened next. Because after that, they all just started brawling in the ring.
Yeah, and
it looked like it came out of nowhere. It was playing, and then you had Zack Sabre Jr. went into the ring, and he went face to face with Bryan Danielson. They both slapped the hell out of each other.
Yeah,
and then that's basically what it was to hype up their match at Wrestle Dream, which is probably going to be match of the night.
Oh,
let's be honest.
No. I don't think that. It might honestly. That match is going to be fired, but I still think that the Adam Page versus
Swerve Strickland's
How could I forget about that?
Yeah. But that's literally what happened on Rampage and Collision. It was really short, not that much matches.
It really was short.
And there was nothing really big that happened there.
Yeah. Do you want to just run down the list of the Wrestle Dream and just go down through that? Might as well. I mean, it was pretty quick little thing for Collision. It was so fast.
We'll try to pull it up here right now.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that card up. It's I don't know. There's a lot of matches on that card as always. AEW always puts on like 17 billion matches on one card, and they try to fit it all in.
So you want me? Are we bringing up the pre-show or
for what? Oh no, yeah, might as well just do it for this, and then we can do a quick little rundown, and we'll post that separately from the podcast. Might as well. So if you guys want to see that, you guys can definitely hop over to our Instagram at Backseat Wrestler Pod. Definitely, please go ahead and follow us. But yeah, if you want to go down to matches, and we can just go ahead and talk about it real quick.
So basically, first match: Athena, Keith Lee, Satoshi Kojima, and Billy Starks versus Lee Moriarty, Mercedes Martinez, Diamante, and Shane Taylor.
Yeah, that's just a whole throwaway thing, but I got the Keith Lee team.
Yep, that's me too. Yeah. Claudio Castagnoli versus Josh Barnett.
Barnett.
Castioli.
Cool.
Even though I think it makes sense for Barnett to win. Nick Wayne, Luchasaurus.
I
think Luchasaurus absolutely destroys him. AEW Trios Championship. The Acclaim and Billy Gunn versus... I don't even know what this team... They had a weird name. It was like TDMK.
Oh, TDMK. That's Zack Saber's group.
Oh, see, I had no idea.
I got obviously... I
got Acclaim. And
the Acclaims, yeah.
All right, now we can head to the actual main card. The fun stuff.
All right, main card for AEW
Wrestle Dream.
Let's
tonight,
go.
Sunday night.
All right, fast speed predictions. Let's go. Let's get into
All right,
this.
Ricky Starks, Wheeler Yuta.
Ricky Starks.
Me too, Ricky Starks. Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros versus the Guns versus Orange Cassidy and Hook. The winner will get a future AEW tag team title shot.
Young Bucks.
I'm stuck between Young Bucks and Orange Cassidy and Hook.
Okay.
I think it's a fun team. All right, Swerve Strickland and Hangman.
Swerve's house.
This is Swerve's house. You got to give him the win. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, Cody Ibushi versus Don Callis family.
Don Callis family with Will Ospreay winning.
Yeah. I think Don Callis family's taking that. Bryan Danielson, Zack Sabre Jr.
Bryan Danielson.
I think Danielson takes it. All right, we got the Ring of Honor Championship and the Open Weight Championship. Eddie Kingston versus Katsuyori Shibata.
Eddie Kingston.
I think Eddie Kingston still retains. He just had it,
yeah.
Chris Statlander and Julia Hart, TBS Championship.
Statlander.
Julia Hart. She's good.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. MJF by himself versus the Righteous Handicap.
MJF. I think they need to build up Righteous better.
Yeah, I think MJF. AEW World Tag Team Championship. FTR Aussie Open. FTR retains.
FTR is retaining.
And then the main event, TNT Championship. Christian Cage, Darby Allin, 2 out of 3 falls.
Darby wins via corner, a.k.a. Edge.
Are you serious?
Interfering in the match and helping Darby by spearing Christian Cage.
I feel like, oh man, this is so hard.
Come on, it's rapid pick.
Christian Cage has lost twice to Darby now. I'm going Christian Cage.
All right, cool. All right, so that was basically our review for AEW Collision and our quick little rundown for AEW Wrestle Dream. Really excited for that. So, we'll definitely go ahead and watch that and see exactly what comes from there.
Catch Wrestle Dream tonight. Next week, Saturday, catch Fastlane.
Please, definitely watch those. They're going to be fire. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely please share if you can. Really appreciate everybody who has been watching this week in and week out. Thank you so much. Follow us on Instagram. We're going to make a TikTok, so you can definitely follow us on TikTok. I'll definitely post that once we do that. Please.
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
Amazon Music.
Yeah, we're on
YouTube,
everything now. We're on literally everything
us everywhere.
Now. We're on everything now. We got everything all smoothed out. So YouTube, definitely, if you want to go ahead and watch the video podcast on us. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take care, man.